You're listening to Pato's Powerhouse.
Hey everybody, welcome to today's podcast. This is Pato, and I've been away for a long time. Why? Well, it's been a crazy summer. The month of August, if you've been keeping track of what's been going on in my life, K-Dog's life, and, people around us, you know that the month of August was a very hard one for us. If you've been listening to Cursory Overload, which, by the way, K-Dog and I want to apologize for leaving you alone for so long. And we've made a couple podcasts a few weeks ago, Redemption 1 and Redemption 2. In other words, we're trying to redeem ourselves because, we know we messed up. He moved way out east and, we just haven't been doing what we've been doing. In fact, one of the reasons why I'm doing this podcast right now is because I wanted to talk about how sometimes life gets in the way and we just get so out of focus, we lose track of everything. I wanted to say that remember how we have this network of podcasts, which, by the way, it's Cursory Overload, the Powerhouse, or Pato's Powerhouse, and Tales from the Guard Check, which Tales from the Guard Check, we pulled the brakes on that because, we very, without meaning, or like I said, wasn't intentional, but we endangered somebody's livelihood by conducting an interview at their site. So we pulled the show, we erased it, and we said, no, we need to rethink how we are going to proceed with Tales from the Guard Shack. Because, a lot of like I said, the show is not to put security personnel down. People that work in the security field, the show is not to make them feel bad. It's not to, like I said, it's actually to uplift and thank and give props to those who work in the security field. So we got a little bold there, and there was background noises in the back that gave away the specific site. So we decided to pull the plug as far as those shows for now. We're gonna go back eventually. We're gonna, like I said, find a middle ground where we can meet with people that work in this field and, give them props, give them their dues. Because you got a lot of good people out there that put on a uniform every night to make sure that you and your loved ones are safe. So big ups to all security guards because, we love security guards because that's what we do, right? All right. That being said, that's what's been happening. That's why Tales from the Guard Shack has been put on hold because, like I said, we had to rethink how, when, and where we go about interviewing people. We thought it would be cool to do it at the site, but like I said, a lot of those security jobs, that's the thing. While we're trying to lift up the people working in the field, we don't want to endanger their livelihoods. And like I said, we messed up really bad on one of them. Luckily, somebody called us out on it, and we were like, "Oh, whoa, pull the plug," and we did. Anyway, that's what we've been doing. Cursory Overload, like I said, there's 2 episodes that we did recently, and recently K-Dog, I guess he just went through his first hurricane, I can't wait to talk to him, so he can tell us what the hell what's going on over there. Because, I mean, that's one of the reasons when he moved out there, I was like, dude, too close to Florida. And it's not that Florida's a bad place, but, the Atlantic, hurricanes, it's just, I don't know. That's why I love Arizona. I ain't gonna lie. So anyway, hopefully we'll get together, or we'll, via the magic of the interwebs, and bring you another episode of Cursory Overload from the Wild West all the way over to the Carolinas, North Carolina to be specific. Alrighty then. So the Wild West, Arizona. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's see. There's another thing that while we've been going through a lot of personal pain and issues, and pdgpodcast.com came up for renewals, and I dropped the ball. So pdgpodcast.com is no more for us, because apparently some vulture was just waiting to snatch it. As soon as we lost it, boom, somebody grabbed it, and I was like, well, you know what? Okay, fine, no biggie, you can have it. I didn't want it anyway. No, I'm not saying that. It's just that, the PDGP podcast network is going to continue, but now it's PATODG or PatoDG.com, which is Pato the Ghostwriter Productions to begin with anyway. PDG Podcast, I just like the sound of it, and we had it, but like I said, I dropped the ball when renewal time came, and we lost the domain. Okay, now, like I said, I'll make sure I don't drop the ball on Cursory Overload. And what else? Well, we got some things coming up, because podcasting is fun. It doesn't pay, but it doesn't pay the bills, at least not for us. I mean, maybe the Joe Rogans, the Kevin Smiths, I mean, they they're getting their money's worth, but some of us, like I said, this is more of a hobby. We go out there as fans. We give you we talk about things that might interest you. Speaking of that, I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. recently, and I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I'm starting to sound like this millennials. I'm not gonna lie. Totally, I'm sold. I ever since I started watching, and then, I started, quite honestly, it was a hard watch, because the first few episodes from the season 1, I couldn't get into it. And I really got into it once they brought the Ghostwriter into it. I don't know why, but I just did. And this last season, it was cool. I liked it, but you see, I got used to the whole 22 episodes per season, and they just went the Daredevil way, the Luke Cage way. 13 freaking episodes. I assumed through this season, and I noticed that everything was moving along a lot faster than in previous seasons. I was like, okay, everything's moving along, and I thought, like, well, they're going too fast, and I was thinking that it was going to be 22 episodes, but no, 13 episodes. Anyway, it's pretty awesome. I'm not going to spoil them. I'm pretty sure if you already watched them on the network, on ABC, that's one thing. I usually wait till they're on Netflix, because I like to just sit there and watch one episode after another. So Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's on Netflix. Check it out. And like I said, I'm not making a dime. Netflix doesn't give me a dime. In fact, Netflix takes my dimes, and they keep raising the price, man. But anyway, as a fan, I'm telling you, Agents of Shield was pretty awesome. I binge. I can't talk right now. I binge watched that. Anyway, wow. It's been a while since I've been behind the microphone here on the Powerhouse, and I thought, I made a couple attempts of making the show, but it just didn't feel right. I don't know why. It was like, and it's not that I just, every time that I would either go get politically charged, and we try not to do politics. I mean, yeah, sure. But so once in a while, if I see something I don't like, I'll speak on it. A lot more than we do in Cursory Overload, because Cursory Overload, we just stay away from all that, on a normal basis. Pato's Powerhouse, usually, if I want to speak on some things, I'll speak on some things, but I try to stay away from that because I can feel the negativity, and I'm like, I don't want no negativity, man. It's just the way it is. I want to give you cool 10-15 minutes, which is what these podcasts usually last, of a good experience, as you're driving down the road listening to what this fool's got to say, which, by the way, thank you. I can't thank you enough. What was I saying? If I was saying anything, is that, like I said, I was losing track, and I made several attempts at recording, and it would just go in a totally different direction, somewhere where I didn't want to be, where I didn't want to go. So now that I think we're in a good place. I mean, sadly, it took me finding out that I lost the domain name pdgpodcast.com. I dropped the ball on that. Sorry about that. But you can find us at patodg.com. Pato DG, Pato the Ghostwriter, Pato the Ghostwriter Productions, basically. So you go there, then you go to that website. You'll see a link for Cursory Overload for the podcasts. You'll see a link for the Powerhouse. You'll see a link for Tales from the Guard Shack. And you might see a link for something that's up and coming. I'm still working all the details, but most of us that like to talk about movies and comic books, and I mean, we like toys and stuff like that. So we got something coming up that I think is gonna be cool. And quite honestly, we're trying to make this happen in order to be able to bring you more stuff, better quality shows, be able to extend our reach, to be able to talk to some cool, interesting people. And cool, interesting people come from all walks of life. So hopefully, like I said, we'll you can go to patodg.com and check it out. Also, I've updated the app, which you can download there at patodg.com. You can go to our link section, and you'll see some cool stuff there. Plus, I'm going to upload. The file, so you can download the app directly from us. We weren't able to get it into the Google Play Store because of some technicalities that I haven't been able to work out. But as soon as we can, we'll get it in the Google Play Store. That way you feel more comfortable downloading it from there. But trust me, there's no issues. We're not downloading. We're not hacking you. If you want to beta test the app, you'll find it in patodg.com. patodg.com, patodg.com, and you can go to the links section and download it. Well, that being said, I just figured I'd touch base with you guys because I haven't done so in so long. Thank you for listening. Have a awesome week. I mean, I know it's Monday, just starting out, or I don't know when you'll be listening to this, but as always, I'm going to sign off telling you to, wow, I haven't done this in such a long time, and now more than ever, it means so much to some of us because, like I said, we've